In question 4, we are given the following. They say determine the coordinates of the y-intercept. So 4.1 here, Chad.
The coordinates of y-intercept.
Yeah.
You let x.
You let x to be 0. So you're going to have y, which is going to be equal to 2 to the power of 0. Negative 0 plus 1.
Okay.
It's going to be positive 2. So we get our answer is going to be 2. Then they wanted it in a coordinate form again. Since they want it in a coordinate form, we're going to have 0, which goes with 1 with 2. Okay, we'll get 1 mark for that one, Charlie. And then 4.2, they say we should sketch again. And then when we sketch our graph, we should clearly indicate the intercept with the axis again. And then any asymptotes again. Now, do you know what are the asymptotes for this graph here? What is the asymptote here? So in 4.2, we'll say we have an asymptote, which is y is equal to 1 again. And then we only have the y-intercept again. Do you know what is the x-intercept? Can we get the x-intercept? What is going to be our x-intercept? So we have 0, which is going to be equal to 2 to the power of minus x plus 1.
Yes.
And then from here onwards, we take this one to this other side again.
Yes.
It says which we have minus 1, which is going to be equal to 2 to the power of minus x again.
Yes.
Now from here, guys, I think you see with this one here, you have minus, here you have positive again. Now you can't have a solution here. You can't make the basis to be the same here because the other one is positive, the other one is what? It's negative. So it means which here you have no solution for this one. So we don't have the x-intercept. So it means which your graph is not going to intercept with the x-axis. Your graph is not going to touch the x-axis. Are we together then? Okay, now we want to go and draw this thing again. When we draw this thing, we are going to start with our asymptote. What is your asymptote? Positive 1 again. So we'll come and say here on positive 1, we put a dotted line. Okay, we have our dotted line here. It says which y is going to be equal to 1 again. And then what is the next thing that you're going to do here, Charlie? Then we're going to plot the y-intercept, which is 0 is to 2 again. Okay, here it is.
Take out our
and then we are going to put it on the table again. On the table, we have 2 again. And then it says to the power again. It's minus alpha x again. And then it says which we have what? Plus 1 equals 2. And then they will ask us which way do you want to start? Where are you going to start?
Negative 1.
You can start at negative 1. So if you say start at minus 1, where do you want to end?
Positive.
You want to end at positive 2. Okay. And then it says which when you have minus 1, you have what? You have 3. So minus 1 goes with 3. So you come and say where these 2 meet again. So minus 1 and 3, here it is.
8.
Okay. Next one we have 0, which goes with 2 again. And then you're going to connect these 2. Okay, next, what do we have? We have 1 which goes with 1,5, okay? So we have 1 which goes with 1,5, here it is. And then you connect this one. And then the next one, what do you have?
The 1,25.
You have 2 which goes with 1,25, okay? And then, oh, 2 it's here. And then they say 2 goes with 1,25. And then we can put arrows there to say our graph is going to look like this again. And then they said for drawing a graph, we're going to get 3 marks again. When you get your 3 marks, you're going to get 1 mark for the asymptote again. You're going to get 1 mark for the y-intercept, and then you're going to get 1 mark for the shape. We are not done, John. We are not done, John. The next question says, calculate the average gradient of f between the points -2 and 1 again. How do you propose we do this one then, John? We're going to use the formula of gradient again. Okay, but now before we use the formula of gradient, we need to know which when x is 1 again, what is going to be y. Again, when x is 1, we need to know what is going to be y. How do we get that one? We come and substitute where we see x, we're going to put what? 1 again. So we're going to have y, which is going to be equal to 2 to the power of minus, where we see x, we put 1 again, plus 1. If you type this in your calculator, what do you get? Then you get, this is 4.3 again. If you type this in a calculator, you say what you get. Okay, let's go to mode 1 again. And then we say we have 2 to the power of minus 1 again. Plus 1. It gives us 3 all over 2. So we'll say which here we have 3 all over 2. You come and put it here, which here you have 3 all over 2. So when x is 1, our y is 3 all over 2. Okay, what else do we know? We know x is minus 2 again. When x is minus 2, we'll come and say, okay, now we're going to have y, which is going to be 2 to the power of minus, open bracket, minus 2 plus 1. And then we want to know which one is going to be our y then. Okay? Now, instead of putting 1, what are we going to put now?
Huh?
We're going to put minus 2 again. And then if we put minus 2, what do we get?
5.
We get 5 again. And then it means what you can say to them, you have minus 2, which goes with minus 5. Oh, it goes with 5. Positive 5, not negative 5. So it's positive 5. Okay, once you have this, it means what you can say, which this one is x1, this one is y1. This one is x2, this one is what is y2. And then we're going to say m average is going to be given as y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. Okay, based on this, what is going to be your y2? It's 5 minus open bracket. Okay? What is your y1? 3 all over 2. All over. What is our x2? Minus 2 minus. What is our x1? 1. And then if you type this exactly in your calculator, you are going to get the root again. We have 5 minus open bracket again. And then it's 3 all over 2. And then we have minus 2 minus open bracket 1 again. Close bracket. And then it gives us minus 7 all over 6 again. And then you are going to get your 3 marks, Anish. Where do you get your 3 marks? You are going to get your 3 marks for final answer. And then getting x is equal getting y here, and then also getting this y here. And then we're going to give you 3 marks. Last one, 4.4. They say determine the equation of the asymptote of h again. Now, what is h? H is 3 multiplied by f of x. Now, let's go and check what is f of x. We know what is f of x again. F of x is going to be given as 2 to the power minus x plus 1 again. Now, guys, this is what you should always remember. Whatever you do on the left-hand side, you're also going to do it on the right-hand side again. What did they do, Bon? For them to get h of x, what did they do? They said we should multiply this by 3 again. If we do that, we're also going to do it this side. So we multiply this side also by what? By 3. Now, if we do that, look at what's going to happen again. This one multiplied by this one is going to give us 3 f of x again. And then if we do that here, we're going to have this one multiplied by this one, which gives us 3 multiplied by 2 to the power minus x again. And then we say this one multiplied by this one is going to give us what? Plus 3. Now you should be careful here, guys. I didn't say this one multiplied by this one is going to give us 6 to the power minus x again. I can't multiply this one and this one because this one is to the exponent 1, this one is to the exponent x. You see that again? It's not a mistake. Now, what is going to be the asymptote then? What is going to be the equation of the asymptote here?
3.
Y is going to be equal to 3. Our y is going to be equal to what? To 3. And then we get 1 mark there. Let's give Charlie a round of applause.